Can you tell us your name, please?
Shelly Johnston.
Okay. Can you tell us where we're at?
We're at Santa Rita Park, north of Santa Rita Park, in a dirt lot. It's a veterans homeless camp. My husband's a Navy vet. I've been in Tucson we got married a little while ago, but I've been in Tucson for about 13 years.
So, can you tell us, are you homeless?
Yes, I am. I've been
Okay.
homeless approximately 2 years now.
About 2 years. Can you give us just a quick synopsis of how that occurred?
Well, I'm disabled, and I was on the pain management schedule that the medical board has with the DEA, and they decided that I wasn't taking my pills right, so they took away my pills, and I had 9 years of sobriety, and I was in college. And when they took away my pills, I was in so much pain that I started self-medicating and relapsed. And as a result, because of substance use disorder issues, I lost my housing and I became homeless.
So, are you disabled?
Yes, I am.
Okay. That's been certified by a doctor or something?
Yes, I'm on SSI. I receive a check once a month, but it's still not enough.
Can you tell us what sort of disability you have?
I have 2 fusions in my back, and I have detached right bicep, L1, L5 crack, 2 herniated discs in the lumbar, and C5 and 7 fusion. I got assaulted out here, so that the metal's bent. So I have about 4 major surgeries I have to do in the next couple of years.
Goodness. Okay. All right. So that limits your ability to move from point A to point B?
Oh yeah, it hinders it a lot. Even going to, like I was, had some problems with the law. I couldn't even get to court half the time. But that's all gone and done with. But it's really difficult to. I've had to walk all the way from here to downtown on many occasions just to even get to the Z Mansion on Sundays, and I haven't been able to do that anymore. I have to have some kind of car.
So do you think that the new laws on the books in Tucson hampers your ability to survive?
Oh, absolutely.
Can you?
I have a hard time getting to Z Mansion, and it makes it a lot easier when the churches and the community outreach programs comes to me. I'm also a social service. I was a social service major at Pima College, and there's also a lot of older, elderly people out here on the streets that just physically can't make it to the other food lines. They just can't do it.
So, what do you think? What do you think will happen eventually when the churches and the various groups that feed the homeless are curtailed from doing so? What do you think will happen to all those older people that you're
Some
talking
of those people
about?
are going to die. They'll die in the middle of the night. They'll just go under a cover and then just die. I've seen it happen in other places where they passed similar ordinances, and the suicide rate went up, and also the substance use disorders issues went up, and crime went up.
Okay.
Because they were starving,
Right.
so they start thieving from the stores.
So
In their general vicinity.
So what would you like the city to actually do that would help you and help others like you?
I think they were talking about that $1 million for housing. I don't see it. It's not coming to me. It's not coming to me and my husband. So, it's like I would like to see that all the parks be able to have some kind of area in the park where they could do a public service like that. I think service work is very important for our communities. It's really hard when people look at you like you're an animal. That's what they do here in Tucson.
Right.
Some people look at us like we're animals, and my dog gets more respect than I do. They say, I'm not giving this to you. I could care less if you starve to death, but you better feed your dog. I mean, what does that say to about our community.
Right. So, are there any parting words that you want to pass on to the public?
Well, just realize that, just because we're homeless or we have substance use disorder issues doesn't mean that we don't care about our community. There's been a little action going on within the homeless community because we get blamed for a lot of the litter and things of that sort. And I'm sorry to say it, but I see more rich people dumping stuff out the car and just blatantly littering like that. And so there's been a little action going on where a lot of us are cleaning up after people that have means. We're cleaning up our community because of the fact that we get treated so badly.